Maria stares at her phone screen, reading the same email for the third time. Thank you for your interest in the marketing director position. We have decided to move forward with other candidates. You have been placed on our waiting list should anything change. She sets the phone down and takes a deep breath. This is the fourth rejection this month, and her savings account is running dangerously low. Her roommate Jessica walks into the kitchen, noticing Maria's defeated expression. Another no, she asks gently. Maria nods, feeling the familiar sting of disappointment. I don't understand it, Jess. I have the experience, the qualifications, everything they're asking for. But I keep getting put on these waiting lists or getting rejected outright. Jessica pours 2 cups of coffee and sits down across from her friend. You know, my grandmother used to say that waiting rooms are where life's best surprises happen. She'd tell me about how she waited 3 years to get into nursing school, only to discover that the delay led her to meet my grandfather, who was teaching there by the time she finally got in. Maria manages a weak smile. That's sweet, but I can't wait 3 years. I need a job now. She picks up her laptop, ready to dive back into job applications when Jessica gently closes it. What if, instead of just waiting, you used this time differently? What have you always wanted to learn, but never had time for? Over the next few weeks, Maria finds herself in an unexpected routine. Instead of spending all day frantically applying to jobs, she enrolls in a digital marketing certification course she'd bookmarked months ago. She volunteers at a local nonprofit, helping them with their social media strategy. She even starts a small blog about marketing trends, something she dreamed of doing but never found time for during her previous demanding job. One evening, while working on her blog, Maria receives a call from an unknown number. Hi Maria, this is David Chen from Innovate Solutions. I know this might sound strange, but I've been following your blog for the past few weeks. Your insights on sustainable marketing practices are exactly what we've been looking for. Maria's heart races. She's never heard of Innovate Solutions, but she listens as David continues. We're a startup focusing on environmentally conscious brands, and we're looking for a marketing director who really understands the intersection of purpose and profit. Would you be interested in talking? The next week, Maria sits in Innovate Solutions' bright, plant-filled office, surrounded by passionate young entrepreneurs who share her values. David explains that they found her through her blog, which had gained traction in marketing circles. We weren't even actively recruiting, he admits. But when we saw your work, we knew we had to reach out. As Maria listens to their vision, she realizes this opportunity is everything she didn't even know she was looking for. The salary is better than any of the positions she'd applied for, the company culture aligns with her values, and they're offering equity in a growing startup. I have to ask, Maria says during a break in the interview, how did you actually find my blog? David grins. One of our investors shared your piece about authentic brand storytelling. Turns out, she's on the board of the nonprofit where you've been volunteering. She was impressed by the work you did for them and decided to look you up. Maria laughs, thinking about Jessica's grandmother's words about waiting rooms and surprises. All those rejection emails, all those waiting lists, had led her to use her time in ways she never would have if she'd gotten hired immediately. The volunteer work, the blog, the certification course, they had all connected in ways she couldn't have planned. 6 months later, as Maria reviews the marketing strategy for Innovate Solutions' latest sustainable product launch, she thinks about that day in the kitchen when everything seemed hopeless. Her phone buzzes with a notification from her blog, which now has thousands of subscribers. She smiles, remembering something her new mentor David told her during her first week. Sometimes the universe puts us on a waiting list, not because we're not ready, but because something better is still being prepared for us. Maria picks up her phone and texts Jessica. Your grandmother was right. The best surprises really do happen in waiting rooms. We just have to make sure we're doing more than just sitting there. Patience in adversity isn't just about enduring the wait. It's about transforming the waiting time into preparation time, trusting that delays often redirect us toward opportunities we never could have imagined.